Happy New Year! This is Dr. O from Angelic Lift. Thank you, my Angelic Lift family. So recently I was just doing some updates on PubMed, which is the National Library of Medicine, where a lot of research studies are posted. And one of the things that I've been seeing clinically is in our men. So there was a study that was done that showed that men that have been lab positive for COVID. So during the 2020, 21, 22 timeframe, you might have had a test that showed that you were positive for COVID, as a lot of us did. And what the studies are now showing is that the infection COVID actually caused a lot of men to lose their testosterone levels, meaning like drastically. And there's been studies now following a lot of men that have been lab test positive to see whether their testosterone levels recover after this infection. What the studies are now showing us is that about 50% of men, even 7 months, a year out from the COVID infection, are still pretty low in their testosterone level. And the way you would know this is symptoms like fatigue, joint aches and pains. Is it taking you longer to recover from exercise? Are you feeling like you're not getting good restful sleep? Are you gaining belly fat even though your diet hasn't changed much? You're lifting, you're working out, but you're just not seeing the results that you used to. This can be signs of testosterone now being optimal. So I implore you to definitely come in, get this checked. For those of you that are kind of like don't want to get blood drawn, there are simple finger prick tests that we can do to just check your testosterone level. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to put a link below this video so that you can actually order the finger prick test. But the blood test is covered by your insurance, so you might want to do that first. And if you're interested in that, you know how to reach me. Just text the office or go ahead and call in for an appointment, and I'll be happy to get that blood work drawn for you so we can check it. So what we want to know is, where is your level relative to what it needs to be? We know where most men need to be between the age of the teenage years up to like the 90s and beyond. So you should be in what we consider an optimal range. And so we're looking for those levels, and we'll educate you on, okay, this is where you need to be, this is where you are, and then we can kind of do something about it. So let's say, for example, you do check this blood test and your level comes back and it's low. What do we do? Well, the first thing to do is figure out, what is the cause, right? Is this really COVID related, or are there other associated things that might be causing the testosterone level to be low? For example, if you're not eating the right diet, right, that's going to be a problem. Excess belly fat can also lower your testosterone level. So those are things that we can easily address even before we start looking into COVID being the cause. And then there are other tests that tells us, is this coming from the brain or is this coming from the testes directly? So those are additional blood tests that we sometimes look at to try to figure it out. But once we know, okay, this is COVID related, your levels are low because it drastically dropped during this infection, there's simple things that we can do. The first thing I tell my patients that are needing to improve their testosterone level is to start taking zinc. Yes, zinc, the mineral, right? Zinc you can find it in a lot of foods, mostly healthy vegetables, meats. We can find this in oatmeal, in red meat, in seafood. Zinc is plenty in a lot of this type of protein sources. And what we're looking for is for you to get up to about 50 milligrams of elemental zinc. So what this means is that you will be ingesting that as a supplement to make sure that your levels get up to that. And you can do this in conjunction with eating better, of course, and including those foods that do contain zinc. So that for the next 3 to 4 months, what the studies are showing is that with zinc improving in those that are deficient, we can actually increase testosterone level naturally. So without injecting any hormones at all, we can actually boost our body's way of making testosterone. So that's something easy that we can do, right? My preferred supplement is zinc glycinate. I know there's a lot of zinc out there. There's zinc citrate, there's different types. But my preferred one is zinc glycinate. And usually in conjunction with some magnesium, which is also very good and healthy for you. way, right? So when we supplement with this over the next 3 to 4 months, you might start seeing improvement in your energy, improvement in your recovery from exercise, better sleep, maybe your focus is a little bit better, and things like that. So once we start seeing that, we can also check the blood level to see that your testosterone is improving. And if that doesn't fix it, then we can talk about all the different options that there are that you could do to help boost your testosterone level. So I hope that was helpful. Those are the type of topics that I'm going to be talking about on this channel, and I really hope that you guys will enjoy that and share with your family members that might be struggling with similar things. Even if they're far away and they can't come to the clinic to see me, we do have telemedicine options and patients can book that way, but these tips are for you to kind of just implement on your own, not necessarily have to book an appointment. Because I do want to be able to reach more of you. Some of you, I don't take your insurance, so I do want to be able to help even without necessarily having to have a one-on-one consultation with me. And that's the reason why I decided, I can set a few minutes aside each week to try to do something like this. Hope this is helpful. Again, don't forget to subscribe and hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you soon.